Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Howdy hey. So today we are ZBrushing. Hold up. What? Okay. That looked weird. So yeah, we are ZBrushing today. Gonna be ZBrushing with some funky tunes. So let me just Okay, I'm streaming. Let me just put some tags here. Let's see, chill. Okay, let's see. Sculpting, done. Okay, added those new tags. Okay. So, yeah, like in my story, I'm gonna be, as you can see here, I'm gonna be sculpting Chibi Zekrom. So I'm just doing like a quick sketch, more or less, on like the shapes and all that first, because literally, I was planning on sculpting him eventually, but I didn't plan to like sculpt it right now. So I'm just like figuring it out as I go. So yeah, let's see. Doing a quick sketch. Okay, I think more or less, because this is a character with a lot of detail, and it's, yeah, like, gonna need a bit of info, especially on the head. So let's do this. So let me just send out the sketches on my Discord. Let's see here. That. Then let me just run my PNG test. Browser. Let's see. Copy image. Then. Let's paste it. Yeah. So here are the little sketches I did of him. So yeah, this is him. So I think I'm even gonna export it. So let me save image. Save. Okay. Let me crop it. I want to crop it. I don't have a forward, like, facing thing because I literally just did it on the fly right now. So I'm mainly gonna do the side, because this is not a character that you would see in the front. You know, like, he doesn't really look good in the front. He's more of like a side. How do I crop this? Let's see, resize. Okay, let's see, resize. No, this is not. How does one crop something? So slideshow, resize image, copy paste, set as. Huh. I don't know how to crop it. So I don't know. What edit? Here we go. Crop. Let me just crop it real quick here. Let me just side here. Okay, save options. Go. Now that I have that, let's see. Raw. Okay. First of all, I gotta change the document. So let's see, 19. Okay, let me change it up manually. 1920 by 1080. So screen size. So let's resize. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's just add, where's it? Lightbox, cool. And we just put it over here. Edit. And now, just zoom out a little bit so y'all can see. And scroll up. Okay. So then let's put a floor here. Zoom in a little bit. Scroll down. And here, I'm just fixing up stuff here and there, like, let's see, PRF. I need to organize this shit. Let's see, this. Yeah, let me just resize it. Okay. So we have that. So basically, this is like a very, very rough sketch, you know, like, it's not gonna look this rough, but hopefully. Okay. And then let's take out the perspective. I normally don't use perspective when I'm sculpting. I just go like from beginning to end without perspective because I don't like to use it. Let's see here. So, what was I gonna do? I was gonna put the draw, right? Let's see. Left, right. A map. Let's import the map. Then let's look at this one. Okay, so here we go. Let me flip it. Because, let me see. Because if we look at the XYZ, I want it to look like outwards. So let's see. Draw. Then let's flip it. There we go. And it's a symmetrical character, so it's no worries. It's no worries. Okay. Now, next up is turning on my movie and start recording a time lapse. Now, before that, let me check something. Well, it's so hard. Like, let me check. Overlay. Okay. And effect UI. No. Overlay. Title screen. Nope. Nope. I want it to be like from start to finish, like quickly, like go. Then timeline. Let's see. Start playback time, duration 30 seconds, duration in seconds. Like when it says timeline, I don't know if it's saying like the time that it takes for the video. So I'm not sure. Let's go for a transparent, or should I go with a transparent? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see, camera, serial, wireframe, subdivision layer, solo, track solo mode, a perspective, color beat. So these are the kinds of ways that I can like record it. Timeline. So maybe okay. So these are seconds. So let's try. I don't know that, and then okay, load, save. Okay. Movie. Okay. Load, modifier. Okay. Frame size. Recording. Let me check the zoom. Frame. So, oh, okay. Center it. Let's see, size, frames. 4 frame spin. So like these are all the like the startup things that I have to do in order to like actually record, because I'm trying to fix that about my stuff, trying to record it. Absolute. How you doing? How's life? How is life treating you, pal? Padre. I am very peppy for the beginning of the stream. I don't know why. I'm trying to put like the time that it takes for the video to see if it actually works, but let's just hope. But yeah, how you been? Let me just bring the chat over to my iPad real quick. See live. Then stream manager. Okay. You're gonna take a test? And you're watching me? What? Oh, on Saturday. Okay. What kind of test? Is it like a school test, or did you study? Oh, my nose. Let me. So let's start off. Oh. Oh. Okay, so turned on symmetry. Go down. To get certified in Python for jobs. Ooh. Like Python is, right? Python is like a coding thing. Yeah, it's a coding thing. The like the coding program, like illustrate us for the peeps that don't know, most likely me, what Python is. Because I've heard of it, I've seen the logos and everything. You showed us the logo, I think, on stream. So what is it? What do they do? Let's see. No, for handling snakes in the Amazon. Good. We need snake wranglers. Oh my god. See, I'm grabbing a snake hook here. That's a snaky thing. Can I work with Python? Is that Zekrom? Yeah, I'm doing a little Chibi Zekrom. Because I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen in the Pokemon Presents, but Game Freak has been like putting out. They put a video, a small like cutscene from Pokemon Black and White, and you know, there's been a lot of talk and rumors about the next game being a what is it? A remake of Black and White, which I cross my fingers. Hopefully they don't make it like nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed. But Black and White, like Pokemon released a little like teaser, not a teaser. They posted a cutscene from Pokemon Black and White where like Zekrom and Reshiram are just zooming in the sky. Yes, chill. I get you though. I get you. Like I also want um, Black and White remakes, because like besides Platinum, I feel like I've been slowly liking. I have a lot of favorites. Like it's my love, like my interest in like you know in the Pokemon games mostly goes from Pokemon Platinum to Pokemon Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Like that's my range right there. Especially Black and White, because that was like the first what's it? Like that was the first game where, you know, where I had technology, I could watch tutorials. That was the first game where I would go and go to these um like YouTube videos where you could they show you how to put a code on the DS's browser, on the 3DS's browser, in order to get whatever Pokemon you wanted from the GTS. So let me look for Pokemon. Let me see. They have it here. Okay. So let me show you guys. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So this is what Pokemon posted. Like they're telling us something. I feel like they're telling us something. Like, and they literally say nothing. Like, they go in, say nothing. Like, there's no text. Like, what is this? This doesn't have a text. But like, both of them don't have a text, which is crazy. They just like put it, and it's like there. I just hope they don't go chibi this time with it again, because black and white is very dear to me. I do like the chibi like aesthetic, maybe, but for BDSP, well, yes and no. But they really need to give us something else besides freaking chibis. Like, they're nice for a little gag, but no. Even the picture, and with all three dragons. Well, the thing is that all three dragons were already available in Black and White 1. It's Black and White 2 where like they give more emphasis to Kieran. But hopefully, if they ever do an actual remake or a Legends Arceus kind of deal, hopefully we can get the original dragon from Legends, from like the lore of Black and White. Because originally, all three of them, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem, all three of them were one single dragon. And then they separated because I think it was because like there were like the princes. There were two princes that really were opposed to each other, and so yeah, they brought that separation to like with the dragons, and so they just like everything separated. So I just hope, hopefully, they'll use Unreal Engine 6. Oh my god, 6, and make the Pokemon hyper realistic. Okay, that would be awesome, but I kind of like the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee aesthetic, but also I kind of like I feel like in regards to like how cartoony, I kind of like Sword and Shield better, because I was never a fan of the characters in Scarlet and Violet. I feel like the characters in Sword and Shield, they really got like so elevated with the designs. Like, if you look at some of the designs, let me look for them real quick. So, let's see, Bulbapedia, Pokemon Gym Leaders. Okay, let me look at this here. We go down. Okay. Okay. So, let me see. So, first of all, let me put it here. We got Milo. Already loving his character shapes, like his body shapes and all that. Like, it's very fun. It's very like, it's very interesting. I love the whole like gentle giant, green gentle giant vibe that they're going with. Then we go for Nessa. I love Nessa's design. Not only do we get like a very interesting character of color, and also like amazing what they did with the braids, because like the problem with a lot of character designs in anime when they touch like black characters is, and not only in like Japanese media, but also like in Western media, where like the hair is just like they just go with like the same basic stuff. Like if you look at, I don't know, Miles Morales, or if you look at like there was a character in League of Legends too. But there's a lot of characters that have like the same kind of like hair. So I like how they're playing around with the water aesthetic and still with the black hair. Okay. Then we get Kabu. Old man, very traditional. Like his like clothing is more traditional to the whole soccer theme. And I love how chunky he looks, like with the shapes they're giving me. Like this is like a no nonsense guy. Like he's very like straightforward, very harsh, you know, like perfect for a fire type, but also like traditional in the way that his design doesn't go as crazy as the others. Like he doesn't add more stuff. Then we go to my favorite, and I would say this is my favorite ghost type gym leader design. Not gym battle, but design, because the gym battle kind of sucked. But beautiful. And his backstory, oof, I love it. I love it so much. I love how they all have a color that represents them. They have to be matching. Yeah, like that's like a whole thing. A lot of times, that's like a normally a thing with gym leaders. I thought that was a girl, the ghost. No, it's actually a boy. Um, but yeah, normally when we're talking about gym leaders, they normally go with like the colors of their typing. Normally, but sometimes, you know, if we go, let's see, if we go way back, to like the first generations. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I know a perfect example of this. Morty. Now Morty is a ghost type gym leader. You know, this is his redesign for the remake Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? They nailed this is like my second favorite like ghost type gym leader. Like I love the design. He's a very chill dude. But he wasn't always this way. Originally, let me see. He had another design. His other design was this. Blue and yellow. Like it does not fit. It does not fit. And I remember I saw him like this in the anime. Like this was his coloring in the anime. And he did not give me he doesn't give ghost type. But then Heart Gold and Soul Silver comes in and they really like, you know, brought him like way back. Like they brought him back like stronger and better. It seems like he is a light type Pokemon. Exactly, because like his whole thing is that he also works in like the temple and all that with like the ghost because his gym is located in the same town as the tower where you go against Ho. So that's his whole shtick because he and not only that tower, but he also the burn tower where you go against where you find Anti-Raikou and Suicune. So a lot of like ghosty vibes, abandoned vibes, like that. Um, what else? Bryce. Let me see. Bryce. Bryce was another one because look at this. Like, let me show you. This was Bryce's design. Imagine the opposite of Dark type. Exactly. I would say, well, it's kind of like Fairy type actually. Fairy type also kind of like has that umbrella of like being light, being good. Um, so Bryce is another one where like they kind of went with like, you know, this is like not an ice type design. This is a guy who's retired in Florida, taking his pension, you know, bit by bit, but like living his best life, probably going into like going around with like a golf cart. But then we go to like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? Let's go up with the render. And they really made him better. Like they gave him like a sweater vest here, a turtleneck, They gave him like a full-on coat and scarf, and I assume this is an ice cave, so they really went way better. And also like long pants. Like you're an ice type gym leader. Why are you wearing shorts? There's a Karen in Pokemon. Yes, but this Karen is an exception. Like, let me look at it. Let's see. Bulbapedia Karen. Like, let me show you. So this is Karen, the Elite Four of Dark, and this is another thing. Because the hair does give me, like, dark, spooky vibes, but the clothing itself does not. Because the thing with dark type is that it's also known as the evil type, but sometimes the whole thing about dark type trainers is that maybe there's, I don't know, sexy, powerful, like, or very like strong, because like the Elite Four is not always evil, you know. She's not really evil. Like her whole thing, I remember her iconic line, let me see if I can find it, is that just choose the Pokemon that you like how they look, you know, their design. So she's not really like evil. I never got the, let me see if they talk about anything. Let's see. There's the manga's crazy, by the way. Doesn't Pokemon that is part 3 stage evolutionary. She's also one of who rematch, carrying an Elite Four, Gold, Silver. Yeah, I don't know the whole thing. Was there an Elite Four anywhere in the anime? Okay. The anime did have, and let me check something here. Okay, let's see. Okay. So let me check this. So the anime did have like Elite Four. So the anime did have some Elite Four members appearing in the anime, right? So I think the first one was because we had Lance and we had Bruno. I remember Bruno, they were like in these mountains and they meet up with Bruno. And I think the whole thing is that something with Onyx, or I don't remember. But that was the first time we actually saw like an Elite Four kind of like, you know, just chilling. Because the thing is that in the anime, as we know, like they, instead of an Elite Four, they do tournaments where they got a lot of trainers, and the final one has to go against not only the Elite Four. Eventually, it's very few times they show it, but also Cynthia. Let's see. Koga, well, we see Koga, but the thing is, we see him as a gym leader, not as an Elite Four member. Let's see. Here we see Drake in the episodes for Ruby, Sapphire, Advance, all that. We actually see Drake. Oh my god, Carrying uses Absol. Yeah, like, but she uses it in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver rematch, because her original team is like Murkrow, like her original like Gold and Silver team. But here she kind of like, you know, brings in some Pokemon from Sinnoh, from Hoenn, all that. So a little bit of more of a challenge. Let's see, and also like because of the remake, you know, and the rematches, like they can bring out Pokemon of their actual typing. Because like we got like characters like Bruno, for example, with like a freaking Onyx, and then the rematch, it's all fighting type. Same with the Hoenn one, because like Agatha, like this is her original team. She's supposed to be like a Ghost type Elite Four, but she has like 2 that are not Ghost. It's mostly Poison. You know, and we got a few changes here and there with like, you know, the remake of Kanto, and then like What is this? Okay, apparently, what is this? Gen 6, 7. Oh, right. I think we like. Oh, because of Let's Go. Yeah, I remember. But yeah, a lot of poison. But yeah, we saw Drake. I think we saw Aaron. I don't remember. I don't remember. Flint. Flint is a very, very like, you know, he appears a lot in the anime, especially because of the electric type gym leader, because they're buddies and they even fought and everything. Because I think the electric type gym leader, I think he participated in like the Pokemon League as well. Why are there repeats? Repeats? Like, what do you mean? Like repeat teams? Like in the same box? Same box. You mean on the teams or like the characters? Because like these are for like each and every like either game and like also rematch. Because for example, like these are for like the initial time you battle them, and then this is the rematch. So if there's like repeats, it's mainly because of like they don't really play around with their like teams that much. The characters, Pokemon team, yeah, yeah, because like a lot of times, they do change a few things, but a lot of times they don't really go very creative with their teams. Here in this in the first generation's Elite Four, they really didn't have a lot of Pokemon. So like for example, like Agatha, um, there weren't a lot of ghost types in Kanto, so there was a lot of repeats and everything because of limitations. Same with Phoebe. Like Phoebe only had Dusclops, like two Dusclops, two Bayonet, and Sableye because there weren't a lot of ghost types at that time in Hoenn. There's three genders. Genders. Oh yeah, like there's the female, the male, and the nothing. I just call them the nothing Gengars. Oh my god, yes. Let me see. She should have had three Gengars. That would have been cute, actually. What's another one? Yeah, like once you get more into like the newer generations, then you get like more variations. This one sucked. This Elite Four sucked. No rematch, no level upgrade. I hope when they do the remake, they really make them like hard. Wasn't a big fan of this one either. Like I love Acerola, but same thing. And this guy's very forgettable. Um, Another thing with Scarlet and Violet, the Elite Four is so freaking forgettable, except for Larry and maybe Eureka, but it's mainly like them. And then there's these guys, which I never actually battled with them against them, so because I never got the DLC. So yeah, but yeah, I know it's like Fire, Steel, uh, Fairy, but I know why she has an Excadrill. I know why. And this is another reason why I hope we get remakes for Black and White because um, the Blueberry Academy supposedly is in Unova. So, yeah. And then there's some other games, but yeah, these two appeared in the anime. Um, Also, never understood why the Kanto anime made the Elite Four feel like villains. Because originally they were gonna be like villains, like the Elite Four, because they were bosses. So they were like showing them as they were like villains or something, but later they kind of like toned it down. So especially with Bruno. Let's see here. Are there more legendaries that came out during X and Y? Well, there were mythicals like Volcanion, Diancie, Koopa. I lost track of legendaries after Pokemon White. I get you. Like, yeah, Pokemon White. I love Pokemon White, Black and White, and the Sinnoh games because they had so many legendaries. And the thing I love about the legendaries was that they were a whole event to capture them. Like they had cutscenes, like they were sprite cutscenes, but still, like they were cutscenes. Period. But with X and Y, it was only Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, and the thing with Zygarde is that it kind of continued to Sun and Moon, but I don't really count that. And then what else? As I said, Hoopa with like its whole unbound thing, like his other form. Diancie, which we got the Mega Evolution later on into the Ruby and Sapphire remake, and then Volcanion, which we got the Volcanion movie, but we got this other Pokemon that was for Sun and Moon. So yeah, there weren't a lot. I feel like that was the when legendaries really started to like go under in regards to numbers. Let's see here. I'm looking at my reference here. But yeah. Now they tried to bring it back with like Sun and Moon, with a lot of like the Ultra Beasts and everything, but I don't really count the Ultra Beasts. I feel like it's their own thing. So I don't know. Let me put Pokemon on the tags. Pokemon. Done. But yeah, I also lost track of a lot of Pokemon. Like, I feel like right after X and Y, heck no, after Black and White 2, I kind of like stopped. I kind of stopped memorizing them. Like, that was when I said, okay. But like X and Y, I know a lot of it still. Like, I can call you Dragalge, Clawitzel, you know, like very underrated ones, Klefki, but there are a few that kind of like escape me, and then when we get to Sun and Moon, it's like completely forgettable. Like, I don't know the name of the what's it? The mushroom one. I don't know the name of the lobster one. Like, there's so many that I just lost track eventually. And that's like kind of like a bit sad because that's like that's a sign that you're getting old when you stop remembering like Pokemon. But now it's just like remembering the ones that I actually just like. So it's normal. You seem like a good person to have a podcast with. Oof. Yeah. I just need to like I don't know. I just need to write down topics. I know when I've been researching how to like stream and talk with like an empty like chat, a lot of the videos said like write down topics that you just think about, but a lot of the time, well, all of the time, I just don't do it because life either is too busy or there's not a lot of interesting stuff happening in my mind. I just go numb at some point in my day. It's like nowadays I'm just like, you know, the days pass, I'm just existing, and then I come back to like I'm at work and I'm just like in a trance, you know, same time, same students, rough housing and everything. And then I come back home and it's like a pattern of like either work or nap and then stream. But podcasts, I always loved would have loved to do like a podcast with friends. Because it's fun. I just like to, you know, talk about different topics. Like Pokemon, for example, is a super fun topic that I can just talk about for hours and hours and hours. Shoot, I divided it. But yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. We need to do something so different really fast. Yeah, I gotta do something real quick. And yeah, but it's mainly I'm mainly trying to just have like a chill, you know, chill time. And I do like the topics that we get. Like, you know, like I feel like a few streams back, with like the person that we were talking about AI stuff. Like, you know, that would be like an interesting, you know, topic. The whole AI thing, especially from like an artist view, and then like you know, other views. I would love if that I ever like start getting like bigger and bigger, and you know, have more, because I do have quite a good following. It's mainly like the views, which I'm in my mind. I am like processing. I am like thinking. Can I maybe do daytime streams, like afternoon streams in my time zone? Because I'm here in my house. Let me just use the tablet. I'm here in my house, so like when in like 4:30. So like I was thinking like maybe I can start streaming at 4:30, and then end streaming at 7:30. Yeah, like there's so many ideas I want to have. I have for like passive income, like um like for example, all these like little figurines that I'm doing in ZBrush. I wish I can just 3D print them, make copies of it, and just or just what's it, like also work with like a 3D print service. I know I follow a 3D print service that is sometimes live on Twitch. I forgot the name of them, but they normally do very like NSFW sculpts, but they actually do some regular like family friendly uh, sculpts of other artists. So that is one that I could get maybe, but I still need to like research what's the cheapest option, what's the best option, because there are some 3D print services here in Puerto Rico, but I just need to like do the research, and maybe that way I could do like that kind of passive income. I also want to do Patreon, but I'm still researching, and I still need to like kind of like do, you know, have a lot of material, plan it out, uh, and make it. Because the thing is, another thing, I really need to start talking about Patreon. I really need to start um, posting these lives into YouTube. I think what I'm gonna do is that this live right now, I think I might post it on my YouTube, and then see what happens. Because I just start a project, I forget to just save it for YouTube, and then the time comes when I remember where like it's already deleted. So it's like, you know, it's too late. Like, and I don't want to like in YouTube, my YouTube channel, to put like a just a random video, um, where like I have something done, like that I've already like finished done. And it's like people go in and watch it, and it's like, what the hell was this? Like, you know, because you know I gave the Google gods my face, so now I can actually post longer videos. Because originally I didn't post them because um, they were too long, and when you're not like a partner, a YouTube partner or something, you can't post a video longer than 15 minutes. And so you would either have to get a good following and an amount of views, or you could just record your face so that they can save it in their Google servers. So, which is a bit scary, but it's like, now I can do it, I think. I haven't tested it out. Just make sure to edit out sensitive information. Yeah, I feel like that's another thing, like having to go back and like edit hours and hours of what's it of that of like the live. So, and I've done some video like editing recently with like the Yoshi project that I did. I did some video editing there, so I have it all like edited already. So I just need to like put some copyright free music probably, or I don't know, because I don't understand the whole copyright thing. Because like I see a lot of people doing speed paints and stuff, and they have music, so like bands and stuff. So I don't know if it's it's I can do it. Okay. Nice. But yeah, I would need to like um edit it and stuff. Um, what else? But yeah, but like yeah, and after like getting a good following on YouTube, that would be a good time to then start a Patreon, because a lot of times when starting a Patreon, right, it's easier if you have a following, a good following in like places like YouTube, um, and like I know Twitch, but I feel like YouTube is like a big one that I've been hearing that is like more recommended to like start Patreon. So when you do editing, you can use regular free music. Yeah, exactly. I can use regular free music because I know there's like these playlists that say copyright, but sometimes I don't know if that's actually like actually copyright free or not. So I don't know. But that's something I want to do. Let me inflat this. Let me save this. Zekrom sculpt. Hmm? Why am I okay? There we go. I was like, why am I in downloads? Yeah, there's so many things I want to do, and then like I'm working on like other stuff. Like I'm working on like a super secret project right now, with a friend of mine. What else? Um, my job. Like right now, I have a field trip tomorrow, and I'm on shift there, like watching over them. So yeah, and then what else? Just getting better at my portfolio. So all that kind of stuff. Use the program I was talking about to cut the music from vocals, add a new song to it. There's only one thing I care about right now. The program? Wait, I think I lost it. What was the program again? Sorry. 1 hour mark. The 1 hour mark? Is that the name of the program? Or what do you mean like 1 hour mark? Man, I really need an actual like front view actually. I don't know what it's called, but some streamers use it. Okay, let me search it up. Let's see. 1 hour streams. Okay. So, like, okay, do you like 1 hour streams better, or do you like 3 hours? Because I feel like I always felt like 2 hours was too much. I mean, too little. So like, like 1 hour streams. I don't know, but like I would do kind of like what I did in Thanksgiving, where I did like 1 hour streams. So that's something I could do again. Um, well, like okay, I'm not saying to do 1 hour streams. Okay. So wait, okay. There's only one thing I care about right now. 1 hour. Okay, wait. So like, I'm saying that you've been streaming for 1 hour. Oh, yeah, yeah. We streamed for 1 hour. Hurrah! So wait, like, do you mean like putting like a little thing or like a timer thing, um, saying like, oh, we streamed like for 1 hour, or do you just mean like, yo, like 1 hour mark, like let's go, like 1 hour of streaming? I'm like very oblivious, so I'm sorry about that. About I'm still like in like some twitchy stuff. I need to like learn it, but Wi-Fi problem over on my end. Oh, okay. Damn. And Wi-Fi problems. I get that. But yeah, I was saying like do you mean when you say like 1 hour mark, do you mean like just saying like, oh, like hooray, like just like 1 hour of streaming, or do you say like, oh, like maybe doing like a little thing or an animation or something to like mark out like, hey, like 1 hour? Money is the only thing I care about now. Oof. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, like money, like I'm just saving up basically and like paying my debt little by little, which I don't really have a lot in debt, surprisingly. Like I feel like my RA job in college really helped. So I'm so grateful for that. I think I'm just gonna do the spheres for the legs. Just go with it. But I don't care about it so much. I'll hustle for it. Yeah, like I'm the same way. Like I'm with my parents, you know, help them around and stuff. But like I'm not really like in that quick hustle like craze, like I was in a craze for looking for a job because I need to pay my debt, and also I wanted to get an industry job. I still want to get an industry job, but that still happened. I'm still applying for that. But in regards to like actually getting a job, like now I have a job, so at least I'm getting some income. It's not really like a bad job. I'm getting paid like pretty good, pretty well. So for like the what's it, the living amount, or the cost of living here in PR. So it's not that bad. Oh. See, I have a lot of freelancing tech jobs are for AI now. Yeah, yeah. Like, do you do coding, or like, do you mean for coding, or for just like generally like tech jobs? Because I know a lot of people do coding. I do coding. See, okay, yeah, that's like going way out the window. I tried using ChatGPT for like coding purposes. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Maybe it got better, but I'm honestly not a super fan because I tried it before, didn't work out too well in like Blender. Um, so I'm just like either, so if I go for like Unreal, if I use Unreal, I just use the visual like rectangle things, and you connect the cables, stuff like that. Let's see, use Phind. Phind. Ooh, what is that? Let me see. Phind. Uh, AI answer engine. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. So it just like brings me in. Um, let's try it out. Let's try it out. What do we ask? What can we ask? Let's see. Are the lizard people real? Let's see that. Oh wait, interesting. Okay, so it just gives me the articles. Stop. Okay, stop. It's tech AI. Oh, okay. I got information on the reptile people. You're supposed to ask tech questions. Ah, true. Okay. What can we ask? It's better than ChatGPT. Okay, so what's a thing I can ask that's tech related? Let's see. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to start. No, wait. Ask something about Blender. Okay, how to code on Blender, or yeah, let's do that. How to code on Blender. Maybe it's a little vague. I don't know. Okay. Okay, to code in Blender, you'll be using Python. Okay, already like give me a little bit of like what's it? What's the word? Like a sponsorship there, absolute for Python. Let's see, Python and Blender provides Python API that allows you to automate tasks and create custom scripts. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to start coding in Blender. Enable developer extracts. Okay. Editor where you write your Python scripts. You can find it in the scripts workplace or switch on. Okay. Like, I don't know if this is all correct, but like, it looks correct for like somebody that doesn't really code. And then, oh, wait. Okay, I like this. I love this. I love that it's giving me the sources. I love that. Okay, wait. Let me check something. Python. Not Python. This. Let's see. What was the question that I had? Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Node. Okay. What is a Blender node tree to make glass texture? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Create a glass texture in Blender using a node tree. You would typically use a glass BSDF shader node. Okay, select the materials. Glass BSDF node. Additional nodes, the textures, add transparent BSDF. Okay. I do wish that they can maybe combine this with like, and I might get blasted for this, Sora, right? Sora AI, maybe do like a little like video tutorial on how to do it, with like diagrams and stuff, or like more images. But at least I got these resources that they can like bring in, like just paraphrase everything together. This is cool. Like, I like it when, you know, this AI thing is like an actual like assistant, like helpful assistant, and not just like stealing. So I love that. I love it, and the thing that I love the most, I think, is that again, it gives me the resources because I really want to see the resources and where they come from, and if it's like worth it, if it's like factual and stuff like that. So I love that. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Okay. Try something here. Okay. There. Let's see here. Okay, Zekrom. I know Zekrom doesn't have an ass. It just morphs into the tail quickly. Let's see. Python is open source, so it can't be sponsored. Nice. I'll sponsor. I'll do a sponsor for Python, free of charge. Not just kidding, but yeah. Subtool mirror X go. Then he just. I'm giving him an ass. Yeah, I feel like that kind of stuff is good to have open source. Because then that'll just make the program like more, you know, more people can use it, and like more people can create with it. Unlike, you know, like what a certain CEO said about free programs and games. Can I tell you something? Yeah, sure. Go for it. I'm gonna do the shoulders here. Let's see. Let's see. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm working on the shoulders right now. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon both have blue eyes, white dragons, and red eyes, black dragon. Literally Zekrom and Reshiram. Look at the colors. Okay, let's see that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zekrom and Reshiram. Okay, images. Is it giving me AI shit? No, it's just. I'm not gonna say it. It's mean. It's mean. I was gonna be mean. Huh. Okay. How about this in Spanish? I love it. Wait, I think I found a meme. Okay, okay. I found the meme. Yeah, it's more of like because the thing with the Yu-Gi-Oh ones is that it's more metallic. So like, let me bring it closer. Yeah, these two are more metallic looking, but I get the idea. I get the idea, and like the whole thing about like this one being light and this one being dark. Kind of like some idea here, except for like, you know, well, kind of, because in a way they're both light, because this one generates electricity, this one fire, but yeah, Zekrom's Aizen is what caught me off guard. Yeah, like, and the thing is, I think the shinies switch. Oh shoot! Let me just hide that. Let's see. Just phone here. Yeah, I feel like the shinies are actually reversed. Let's see. Shinies. Let me see if I can find them. I wish they would have inverted the colors, but sadly they didn't do that. But yeah, as you can see here, the Reshiram has the red eyes, and then Zekrom turns into blue. Yeah, yeah, he has the red eyes. I love that contrast. It's mainly because of contrast. The reason why they give them those different color eyes, not only to kind of like relate them both in like a way where like they used to be one, but at the same time, it is like, how do I say this? It also like again brings contrast because Zekrom has a lot of blues, so giving him a red eye really gives him contrast on his face. Same thing with Reshiram, especially when Reshiram their has its flames, like red flames. A blue eye gives focus to him, to it. I don't know. They don't have a gender. Um, I thought it was a Japanese culture thing, like how Ninetales are in Pokemon and Naruto. I can see it. Maybe it's like alluding to like a certain Japanese god, or like, yeah, maybe like a Japanese god. Because I know there's like a thunder god, and there's like a lot of like dragon stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Here. Flat. Dude, I'm getting worried. Why are you getting worried? Absolute. What happened? Why are you getting absolutely worried? I had to do it. I had to do it. You were right there. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the legs pretty chunky. I want it to be a chunky, chunky thing. Because I'm seeing a lot of memes about schizophrenia in a short time period. Well, I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like that's just the algorithm just feeding you. It's probably like it's probably like somebody in your family probably talked about it, and now it's like being shared by like each device. And so like, yeah, because like if you talk about it close to like a device, then or like just look at something about it, then algorithm will appear. So it's probably that. What am I doing with this leg though? Props. Yeah. Yeah, it's most likely that. When did I mirror this? Don't remember mirroring this. My god, does ZBrush also have algorithms that just spy on me? Polish. Let's see here. But yeah, it's just mostly algorithms, just you feeding the algorithms at some point where you probably like are not even thinking about it. You just probably see like a video and it's like, hey, are you suffering from necrosophilia-thesis? Talk with your doctor, and then you get like a whole video of like some person having a better life than me, and then it's like a lot of the symptoms just send you to your grave. Like, yeah, and they all look like very chirpy, very happy. Like WandaVision made fun of that. Like, I love that in like history, like the history of advertising. Like, we're just gonna have that as part of our history. All those like medication um, ads just pop up, like for Alzheimer's, for like anything. Oh god. Ah. Sneeze. In flat. My god. Why is this looking like a diaper? Oh, I don't want a diaper. I don't want that kind of fan. base coming into my into my chat, they always have the people playing a sport to show how healthy they are. Yeah, it's like total manipulation. I hate it. Like, you will not do backflips if you put this medication up your ass. Like, no, Melissa, like, you will not. You need to exercise regularly, do some jumping jacks, right? And if you can't, if your life is already, you know, there, then, you know, more exercise. You know, you listen to a song and it sounds like another song, but you don't know what it is. I had yesterday found a song after like 10 minutes. Yeah. Sometimes I just play a tune on my head and then it slowly, since it's very similar to another tune, it slowly starts merging with the other one. So it's very funny. Let's see something. Just putting in what's it? Just putting a new song here for the thing. But yeah, sometimes tunes, because a lot of the time they just go in and sample some stuff, right? So you're gonna start hearing a little bit of similarities between each tune, each song, which is normal. Once time I was playing a song in my head, but it sounded like a DJ in my head because it turned into a new song. It happened only once though. Bro, it happens to me all the time. Like, I can like be in my head singing the My Little Pony theme song, and then 2 minutes later, it is probably the theme song for Halloween. I don't know. Like, it happens. It happens. It's like one of those like weird, right? Remixes that you would hear. Like this one just here sounds like a goat. This is literally just a goat, just bah in the distance. I didn't realize how big Zekrom's tail is, bro. It is a hoot, like, and it makes sense because the whole thing is that it's like a generator. It generates electricity. Same with Reshiram, like it has like a huge generator on its tail to like generate heat. So, and it also like works a lot with like silhouette. Because like imagine all these like very like straight but yet organic shapes, and then you just see like a cone on its butt. It's like a reverse butt plug. Like this, it's going out instead of. Oh god. Oh god, did you see Gurren Lagann? Wait, I've heard of that. I've heard of it. Gurren Lagann. You see? Yes! I want to see it. I want to watch it. It's one of my favorite. Like, it's one of the. Oh, let me just. I should have checked before putting it on the stream, but I'm not gonna move it. But yeah, I really want to see it. Like, Studio Trigger is one of my favorite. I think it's like maybe my favorite studio. Yeah, in regards to like style. And it's like a style that I always want to not replicate, but just like get inspired by. because I just love how like they go with like very dynamic and extreme shapes, and I want to like emulate that on my work. Zekrom's tail looks like a weapon they had. Yeah, like they got a lot of drills there. It's like a drill. Yeah. But honestly, like it looks like a drill. You know, it's not a drill, but you still get a little bit of spinny spin. And I love how it also curves. It almost gets like very jagged when it's like when he's fused with Kyurem, like black Kyurem. Like, let me show you. Like, I love how janky like it looks like, and then you got it like with the electricity. It's so cool. And then let me look at White Kyurem. Yeah, so like with Kyurem, it's like they get like a funnel kind of shape for the tail, and then like it just bursts out, like the feathery like tail comes out, which I also love. I don't know, it kind of looks like a mechanic shape. And then yeah, you got like Kyurem's, you know, icy parts, very asymmetrical. I love how asymmetrical. I love a lot of times. I love a lot of asymmetrical shapes and designs. I don't like the concept of cure. Like, what is something? And I'm not, you know, fighting or anything. I'm just curious. Like, what is something you don't like about? Like, what? Why is your like reasoning on like not liking the concept of cure? Like, what are things that you don't like? I'm curious because I also would get them. Like, Kyurem is not really like would be my first choice. So why is that? Why? At least for you, why do you not like Kyurem? Like its concept. Let's see. Just gonna flatten it. Let's see here. Okay. This is symmetry. That's the one thing. It looks way too scary for this show. And because I look at the combined form, because I don't know who that Pokemon is it like both dragons fuse and now they think the same? Or I don't know, it's weird for me. Okay. Like the whole thing is that Kyurem actually kind of possesses them in a way. Because when they fuse, you know, that's why it's called Black Kyurem and White Kyurem, because like Kyurem just takes a hold of them, so it's not really them. That's why it kind of like attacks you, especially like in the movie. What was the name of that one? Keldeo and the Swords of Justice, like the movie. Kyurem is the bad guy, and I feel like when it comes to his design for the movie, it makes so much sense because he looks so scary compared to the cutesy like pony looking thing. Yeah, I don't like the idea of what you're saying is true. Yeah, I feel like it has its moments when it comes to like story. because like Kyurem is a Pokemon that would kill you. Like he's out of the three of them, he's like I would say more evil. Because I know they kind of like do maybe control them, but I don't know. I feel like he's pretty evil, at least in the movie. So, but I don't know. But yeah, like the asymmetry, I feel like the asymmetry was made to show that he's like incomplete. Because the other two do look kind of complete, but he's just like, I'm the third dragon. We're supposed to be all together. And I think another reason why he does look incomplete is mainly for like the next game, Black and White 2. Because then he merges with Zekrom and or Kyurem. Well, it's more of an or. And then yeah, he's like supposed to be like the completed version. Yeah, like Zekrom looks like a knight. Oh, they all have to fuse together. Three dragons in one. Yeah, that's the thing that I hope they do for the remake. Especially if they're gonna do the going back to the past and going and like meeting the two princes and then having to like I don't know, maybe trying to save like the whole origin story of the dragons. That's what I want to see. That's really what I want to see. Because the whole plot is that they were these two princes, but they were very opposite. Like idealistically, they were opposites. Like one was more about ideals, and the other one was truth. And like the whole thing about ideals is that you're more of like a like fantasy oriented, and I'm saying like, oh, like you got ideas, and they're not real. Like they're not like you just have like aspirations, while the other one is like truth. Like this is what's happening right now. Like, and they were like, yeah, and then eventually, one took a dragon, and that was it. And then Kieran was like booted to the side for being the ugly duckling of the group. Not really. I don't know about. They don't really talk about Zekrom that much. They just say that he was part of the three dragon. So, but I really want to see what they're gonna do with the remake. I just really hope it's not the Chibi one, because I feel like it would be awesome if they can recreate the same gyms, but just making them more, like not chibified, because that's just gonna be the same game. Like I want to see the electric type gym like remade. I want to see the bug type gym. Is so pretty though, especially the one for Black and White 2. But I doubt they're gonna do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the arms now. I know the normal type gym wasn't like that big of a deal, like so wow, but like both of them actually. But I love, what was her name? It was a normal type gym leader, the female one. Let's see, gym leaders. Lenora. I love her. She was so underrated though. Wait, what do you mean by chibiing? What Pokemon game did that? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah, they went like very chibi with their style. And it's not like chibi as like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's like Chibi, BDSP, Pokemon, Chibi. Like, let me see. Like, this Chibi. And they had concept art. Let me tell you, BDSP had such one of the most beautiful concept art that I have ever seen. Yeah, like look at the concept art. Like this was people that did these people did illustrations, not chibified for the game, and they never used it. Like this was the concept art. And I'm so triggered by it because it's so beautiful and it's literally what we wanted. And like this is Sunny Shore City. Like I would have loved this if I could like look up. Like you could turn the camera and you could look up into like the solar panel bridges. Like I would have loved that. And like looking at the Munchlax rock in this town, that would have been so beautiful. Like this part, like this is a very small village, but just look at this thing. Like it's like a small like valley on top of a mountain. And this is where you kind of like go into the ruins and you find Cyrus and battle. I think that was like the first battle. Oh shoot. Oh well. Like this was, I think, Hearthstone or something stone. I didn't see anything. Don't worry. Okay. There wasn't really anything, but yeah. But yeah, this is the fighting type gym city where like the galactic headquarters. Like, look at this. This would have been so freaking badass. Just not chibified. Like, this was this is most likely shoot. I always have that song on repeat in my head. It's the first forest that you go to. And you like I know it's this one because you're starting out with like a little Rotom. But yeah, like this was concept art. Like Spear Pillar, like an actual Spear Pillar. I feel like they used this mostly for like Legends Arceus. Because in Legends Arceus you can actually get the origin story of why Spear Pillar is like destroyed. But I am so salty. Like it is so I don't like it. Like I wish that like this is freaking Twin Leaf Town. Look at how big the cabins are. Because this is supposed to be inspired by a northern island in Japan that's like the closest to Russia. So there's like a lot of snow and stuff. Like this is another one. Like this is Hearthstone City. This is where the ghost type gym leader is. And just like look at this. Like these are probably gonna be a lot of children missing here, but like yeah, like this would be so cool. This would have been so cool, but on one side it was Diamond and Pearl, and on the other side it's like I hate how faithful they went for it being exactly like Diamond and Pearl but 3D and chibi, because the ghost type gym you had to do math in Diamond and Pearl. Like it literally asks you like what is like 4 times 2 on like a sign, and then if you answered it correctly, right, you could go through the next room, or if you get it wrong, you had to battle a person, a trainer. It was like an empty room with a sign that was like, bruh. And then Platinum came in and they did a whole, like, you know, you had a flashlight and you just, and it was like a little maze filled with Dust Skull. And that was so freaking amazing, like so freaking cool and so fun. But they just take the cake with the whole I don't know, like the whole being way too faithful. I want to do these small so I can do the hands big. May was one of my favorite characters in the show. May, okay, I loved May because she kind of had this kind of overarching arc with the whole kind of like, you know, first of all, like not liking Pokemon, and second of all, trying to find her interest, right? Because like, you know, this, like, she, first of all, she didn't like Pokemon. She ended up going with Torchic, surprisingly, fire. And then she was gonna do gyms with Ash, but she then decided to do contests, you know, to kind of like bring in the whole like Pokemon contest mechanic. But yeah, I love May. I love May. Dawn too. I feel like Dawn is my favorite. She does have her annoying moments, but it's still nice. I think I'm gonna do the hand here separately. So it's all part of the arm. Here it's kind of like separate, so remember when Dawn did those competitions? Oh, how good their Pokemon look, bro! I love it when they're like ahead. Yes, but the thing is, the health bar. I love the health bar because, like, the thing is, the health bar was not only for like being attacked, but also fucking being a freaking badass. You know, in regards to like style and everything. So you would do like a super. I remembered. My God, there was this episode where they encounter a Miss Magius, right? Those are the first episodes of the series, and right, she puts them to sleep, and they get these like amazing dreams, right? Like they get their like the dreams that they always wanted. So like Ash battles Cynthia, right? Trying to be the Pokemon master, you know, best whoever was. Um, Brock, I think he was like just filled, surrounded by Nurse Joys and Officer Jenny's, and then Dawn was trying to be the top coordinator. But the thing is, right? She goes against her mom because she's like the previous like coordinator, like Pokemon contest champion. And I remembered when, you know, her mom brought out Feebas, and then Dawn brought out her like normal Pokemon, right? But the mom comes in and she just goes like Feebas evolve as if it was like a freaking Pokemon move, and then he evolves into Milotic. And the thing is, you know, Milotic is supposed to be the most beautiful Pokemon ever. And then it evolves, and bro, the amount of points that Dawn loses, like she loses more than half. I think she's left with like a third of her points because it's so crazy, like that scene. Um, but yeah, gosh, that was a crazy episode though. And then you also had like a merge, like a fusion of Miss Magius and Rayquaza. That's another thing. Ash was battling with, I think he was battling with a Groudon and a Kyogre, and then Cynthia was using Rayquaza. Like it was a crazy battle. Like they really went like very fan servicey there, with like going very badass with like the legendaries that we already knew from the previous games. But it was crazy. I loved it. I think duplicate this. Then okay, this one's gonna be tough. Doesn't it look like a knight helmet? Yeah, there were so many. I remember there were so many uh, armor inspired by Zekrom and Reshiram in like DeviantArt and Tumblr back in the day. Like, there's still a lot, and like weapons. I still remember this artist that would do a lot of like crazy weapons inspired by the Pokemon, but I never knew the name. But it's kind of like it actually has to like make sense because the thing with his design is that he's supposed to be this whole thing about the future and Reshiram being like the past, right? And we see this with like the locations, Black City and White Forest. Um, so he's more like rigid, more like geometric, stuff like that. And like Reshiram is just like very mystical. The DeviantArt artists are on another level, bro. It was like I really need to go back to DeviantArt because like I still, it's like I just have a bad impression about DeviantArt nowadays, mainly because of just, and I know each person is in their own art journey and in their own pace and everything, but there was so much bad art there. And it just like didn't stay. But now it's like I see people like there and it's still like going strong. But I kind of do remember that I kind of like it got a bit like problematic there too because the whole AI thing as well. So I don't know, but um, yeah. Okay, give me a freaking good view of the hand. Like this Smash Bros one isn't really that great. Yeah, DeviantArt. The amount of dragons I saw in that. Oh my fucking god! The dragons, the fucking furries, like everything. Like that was furry dragon central. Like Dragon Con was in DeviantArt 24/7 by like something something 65. I don't know, 365. Like not the furries. I never seen that. Really? Damn. You're lucky then. It's a miracle you haven't seen furries. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen the furries in there because that's like their other domain besides, I think it's called Forfinity. Yeah, I think it's Forfinity. It's that. Like all the, bruh, I cannot imagine DeviantArt right now with like the whole Hasbin Hotel craze. I only see origami and like 1060p drawings. Yeah, yeah, a lot of 1060p drawings. Oh my gosh, what hotel? Yeah, Hasbin Hotel. You haven't heard of it? It's a new. It's a okay. It's a new show, but it's an old concept. Okay, let me put it here. So has been hotel. So okay, bruh, you live under a boulder. It's like the new kind of like, you know, Owl House. It's the new Steven Universe kind of deal. Like it's the new show. It's on Amazon. So, but so yeah, the basic synopsis of Hasbin Hotel. Yeah, it's like the show now. It's like everywhere. Like yeah, it's like Tumblr, everything. Yeah, yeah, but like, do you know the story more or less, or like the history of it? It was famous. Ah, like, do you mean the pilot, or have you been following the artist beforehand? Because that's my boat. Like, that's how I was with the show. Because like, I followed the artist ever since like hell 2016, 15. I think a streamer showed me the first episode. Okay, yeah, because like the first episode got out, like they released it on YouTube. It was like years ago, but I don't know, it might be a different show. Okay, no, what you saw was, I think, the pilot. So the pilot came out um like four or 5 years ago, and then the show got like finally released, like episodes and everything, like these past few weeks, from like January and onwards. And you know, it kind of like stopped because like unfortunately nowadays series are very very shorter. um so but yeah, like the show is basically about um you know, Charlie, right, the main girl in the center, right? um and she's the daughter of Lucifer. And the whole thing is that she's making this hotel. She made this hotel. She built this hotel to help sinners, right, demons, to like repent and go back and go to heaven, right? And the whole show is, in the first season, is her trying to like, you know, convince heaven to like keep the sinners, you know, like make them repent and everything and all that. But heaven doesn't want to, and a whole battle, you know, about getting the sinners up there. You know, that's the whole premise of the first season. Is it different from the okay? Different from the show. So there are some little differences, but it's mainly a continuation, right? Because we still have like right, same characters. The designs changed a little bit because, you know, there was like differences between um going from a pilot, which was made by the same creator, independent artists, right, and independent like voice actors, compared to like the full blown production, funded and published by Amazon. So yeah, it was a big deal. Like that channel. So it's actually in Amazon. You need Amazon Prime to see it. So yeah, you would have to see it in Amazon Prime. That's if you have Prime. Oh, you said that like 4 times. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you need Amazon Prime to watch it. It's a don't worry. I also have selected hearing a lot of times. But yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. And if you have like Prime, like Amazon Prime, like get your like your things like very quickly, free of charge. Um, like you can watch it for no extra charge. And so yeah, and again, like going back to the story, yeah. So yeah, daughter of Lucifer tries to bring sinners to heaven through her hotel to like rehabilitate them. And that's the whole premise. Now, the story though, like the history of it though, is I saw this. I originally saw the concept and the characters back in like 2016 or like 2000, yeah, like a very long time ago already, because I was like I was very OG, like following the creator and stuff um for a while. And unfortunately she had to delete a lot of her most famous videos from back in the day. I remember I found her with a video. I think it was like Die Young, and it was a song by what was her name? Shoot, it's a very famous artist from back in the day. Um, Kesha, and right, she did an animation with the song Die Young, mainly furries, and so um, and then besides that one, there was also one where it was called Canon Voices, where she would do like the silhouettes of all of her characters, and she would put like like a song or like dialogue that like makes her think of the character, reminds her of the character. So that was like way back in the day, and yeah, so I was like very um like following her YouTube and everything. And so yeah, and like and I saw everything like her speed draws of Has Hotel, um, and also this other series she had, Zoophobia, which actually a lot of the characters they were supposed to be in that series, like Zoophobia. It was like a lot of like it was a comic series that she made. But she ended up just separating them completely and making its own thing, which thank God. And she even tried to do Zoophobia series. Like she did a pilot and everything. Um, that was more child friendly, but it didn't like it wasn't as attractive as the other one. I know there was like a big fan base for that for Zoophobia, but it just like it didn't really land as much as the other one. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they'll bring it back. Let me save. But yeah, it was like I'm like very like old in like the Vivsy Pop. Vivsy Pop is like her YouTube, internet name, but she's called Vivian Medrano. And it's just a song. It's the one that songs like another. Do it. Remember, exclamation mark SR space and then link it. You can do a link, a YouTube link. See here. see. So here, it's trying to bring it between the deltoid and the shoulder. I know Pokemon doesn't have like the best anatomy, but when it comes to like very detailed creatures like this, like there is quite an amount of anatomy. Ooh, interesting. We can skip this one. Let's see. The song that you requested. Oh. It says video not available. I lose my life. Let me find it. They repeat the chorus a lot. Let me check if I can find it. Let's see. See, copy. Oh shoot. What? What is going on with my mouse? Copy link address. Then request the song. Shoot, what is going on with my mouse? Submit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you can put the other one too. Seriously, what's up with my mouse? It's like, what the hell? Let's see. Ooh, this is giving me 3 Days Grace vibes, and I love it. Draw. Was another link to the same song, lol. Don't worry. I got you. Ooh, I like this one. What is solo leveling? Do you know? What do you mean? Solo leveling? Like here in ZBrush? The show? I don't know. I haven't really heard about it. Let me see. Solo leveling. Oh. I never heard of it, but huh. I'm loving the color palette though. I normally don't go with like the fantasy stuff, but I love that this is actually giving me Blue Exorcist vibes and a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul. Maybe I'll check it out. Give it a try and try something new. Also, I like how the main character looks. That's probably the main reason why I'm actually interested. Rated in Crunchyroll. Oh, okay. Okay, so could this be like a new like is it a shonen? I don't know what's like the definition of a shonen. But could this be like the next like it anime? The next big thing, I think. Yeah, like it sure looks like it. I don't know about the protagonist though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But though I'm seeing like this, right? So maybe that'll be like uh iconic. Cause like I don't know. I feel like I see this because we're not in like back in the day where like anime characters had like crazier hair. So this one is very serious. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like, but this I feel like I'm seeing this, and this is like definitely the it anime. Like this is the your Blue Exorcist, your Bleach, like this. Oh, okay, but yeah, like I feel like this is the it. Okay, yeah, yeah, maybe not Bleach. I feel like it's a bit more toned down. I never understood Bleach. Like I never seen it, but I just never understood it because every time I would see an episode of Bleach, which was like at probably 8 at night or not 8 at night, like very late, probably like I don't know, 10, 11, 12 at night. And I just sometimes I would see them in like their normal like badass like Bleach battle garments and everything. But then I would see them in like high school in this high school setting, like high school uniforms, and I'm like, what did I miss? Because it was so weird. I look back at it, and most of the show is saving damsels in distress. Yeah, I heard that like there was a lot of drama with it with Bleach, where uh the director was really bad, and it looked like he had a very bad streak of anime that would fail. And then one day, I think it was the art director or like the creator of, like the author of the manga, was like, "No, I'm not gonna make any more Bleach stuff until you fire the freaking director." And it happened. Like they fired him, like the director, and then um he what's it? Yeah, like they ended up just. I think they're gonna do something new. I don't know. Like they had like a very long hiatus, so who knows? But yeah, one anime that I wish they can come in with like a second season is Blue Period. I love that one. I always like go around recommending it to everybody. Like, hey, have you seen Blue Period? Hey, have you seen Blue Period? Oh my god, because it's so freaking good. It's like an art, like it's like a an ex art student. I feel identified so hard, not like super hard with the whole like a freaking art test, because in my case it was just like a portfolio review, but I think it's a Japan thing. Here, so see that see here, here. Okay, now let's work on the tail. But yeah, Blue Exorcist. What's one that I watched recently? Oh, I saw the dungeon food one on Netflix. It's so freaking good. Stop the World by Riddling Kids. Ooh. Let's see this. Wait, should I do a cone? I feel like I should do a cone. Like, I feel like I should really go like very, very low poly with everything, but I don't know. I'm just sketching here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna use the sphere. You watched Death Parade. Death Parade. Haven't watched it, but it sounds familiar. Death Parade. No, I haven't seen it. I've seen like just the characters and stuff, but I haven't seen it. I know like the plot where it's kind of like they're playing games or something. Or wait, I think I'm thinking of another. Yeah, I'm thinking of another thing, but I haven't seen it. It looks very pretty though. No, they play games. Just games, like they don't like die or anything. Not feeling this sphere. Yeah, I'll go for like a cylinder. Games that relates to death or pain. Ooh, okay. It's like I imagine like Russian roulette or something. But it sounds like a cool premise. Like they just play games where they gotta survive. I saw the pilot and it was so good. It was cool in the beginning, but you'll never guess the plot. It's different. Okay. Like, do I get a clue in like the synopsis? Okay. Okay, it's like 12 episodes. Ooh, okay, so I can watch it. I can bench watch it, okay. For death, either heaven or hell with most humans, but for a select few, death brings them Quendism, a bar where only pairs of people who die at the same time can enter. Tending the bar is an enigmatic figure known as Decim, who also acts as the arbiter. He passes judgment on those who wind up at Quintessem by challenging them to a life-threatening game. These games determine if the Patreon soul will reincarnate into a new life or be sent into the void, never to be seen again. From darts and bowling to fighting games, the true nature of each patron slowly comes to light as they wager their souls, though his methods remain unchanged. The sudden appearance of a black-haired amnesiac causes Decim to reevaluate his own rulings. Okay. Interesting. I like it. There's something about the anime though, they kind of like, I don't know, it feels familiar. Like, did the creator or like the artist worked on something before that? Because like the art just seems, there's something familiar about it. The animation that gets me, okay, like the hand movements and stuff, like maybe like a intricate hand movement of like cards or something. It's colors, colorful for being a show about death. Oh yeah, like people would be surprised. Like a lot of the death stuff. Um, yeah, but it sounds like a very interesting one. Like I would watch it, especially if it's like 12 episodes. I could never with like so many episodes though. Like that's the problem I have with One Piece. Um, because of like such so many like episodes. I could never. But if it's like colorful and pretty, I will watch it. Hmm. Oh, I like the opening. Okay, let's take a break and like let me save, and then so at the opening. Let me see. Let me pause it. Oh. Ah, shoot. Let me bring it back. Then let's see. Browser. Okay, let's watch this. Ooh. Oh, I love this green-haired one. Ooh. Oh. Remoto, thank you for the raid. We're taking a little break here, watching the opening to Death Raid. I haven't seen it. Thank you for the raid, Remoto. Oh, Rem Toto. Oh my god. Funny thing, Toto means something interesting in uh my homeland. Haven't seen it, it's so good. Thank you. Oh my god, I love the art. It's so good, absolute. The OP is so good. Shows not my style though. Yeah, I'm just like watch. Wait, is this extended? I just like stopped. Weird. Oh, it's on a loop. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the one with the dance. I love how they're like super happy and super like upbeat, and then like the anime comes in and they're all like bleeding and like blood everywhere and like super serious stuff. Kind of like Danganronpa. Oh, there's some characters that I like, but the backgrounds though, it's so good. Also, for the new peeps that came into the raid, hello, my name is JomarJV. I'm a 3D artist, 2D concept artist, toy maker. I mainly do 3D on stream, so currently working on something. So maybe after this, I can show you. I love this. Poses. I love the green one. There's not much gore. Okay, that's good. Like, it's not that I'm against, like, you know, gore in anime. It's just that, I don't know, I just feel like if it's, like, too much gore, then it's like, you know, do something more. Like, less gore, more, like, interest. I'll say mental, okay. I do like the mental ones. I like in sports anime and just game anime in general. I do like it. I like it. I'm gonna watch it. I need to watch something after the food dungeon thing because I finished season 1 and I need to watch something. So yeah, let me show y'all what I'm working on. So let me just put this here. So I am working on a little Chibi Zekrom here on ZBrush. I'm just blocking it in right now. So yeah, little Chibi Zekrom. I'm working on the tail right now, which is gonna be like very big. But hope y'all are enjoying. Also, you know, if you like my content, you know, I do art streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I've been doing more art on Fridays, which I normally do gaming streams on Fridays, but recently I've been just doing more art, so just working on my own projects. You know, Friday night chill. My mouse is acting up. Ah! But yeah. Pretty sweet. Thank you. Remtoto, like what were you working on? Do you also do art? You're addict to art, skip the song. Let me see. All right. There's a lot of Shadow the Hedgehog in my playlist, so yeah, y'all are getting the edgelord treatment today. Just making waifus. Ooh. You can share if you want. Though I don't know if depends on like how 18 is gonna look, but I think if you stream the waifu, then I feel like it's okay. But yeah, only if you want to. My mouse is acting up, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna save. Okay, so working on the tail. I normally do this on like hard surfacing, like very like low poly stuff on Blender, but I still try to practice with low poly stuff on ZBrush here. Ah, do that, and then try the swivel edge loop. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this kind of working. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. Maybe just selecting these, and then wow, no. And then this. Oh, there we go. Actually, let me solo it. Okay. So let's see. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I can just select this. And then, oh. Then just put it over here, and just, there we go. Just move it over here. Low poly. You gotta love it. It's actually pretty fun. I love low poly stuff. Yeah, spikes for his spike. Yes! He's so metal. Pun intended for the rock. But yeah, I love his design. I love how he just gives me like hot topic, like emo, like futuristic emo. Like very fitting for its time. I still remember the day that we went to buy it, like the game. And there was like, it was like pouring rain, like it was crazy. And then like we went down from the mountain that we live in. And so right in the bottom, there were like a car crash. And I still remember, like my mom thought it was my sister. And so she was like very, very crazy. And then after that whole thing, thankfully it wasn't my sister, but after the whole thing, it kind of like went and got the Pokemon game. Yeah. It was crazy. I remember that person who gave me the game. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like when it's like those games, like you know the platinum, hard gold, so silver, like all that. It's like you either buy it or you probably like got it from some older brother or somebody else, probably. It said, "Do you want black or white?" And I said, "Whatever's cheaper." I was so dumb. Oh my god. Well, it was the same game though, so I don't know. Well, depends which one you got. Do you get white or black? I got white. Like I got both because Forever Alone, trading with myself and all that. But I played white mostly. Let's see. I got white. Nice, nice. I also got white because of Zekrom. I love Zekrom. Like, and it's like I love Zekrom so much because like later when Black and White 2 came, instead of going for White 2 to like get Reshiram, I went for like Black 2 to keep getting red like Zekrom. Because I just like the Pokemon there better. I just went double black. Why do you think Pokemon White is with Zekrom? Let's see. I honestly don't know. Now that I think about it, because I know it's the whole thing, maybe with like yin and yang, maybe. So I don't know, but I don't know. It's something. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, why they did that. I don't know. Hmm. Let's see, Twitter. There's what I'm working on. Okay, let's see this. Oh, wait. What's her name? Marin. I love Marin. Oh, wait. Can I share it? Can I share it on screen? Nice. So this is Remtoto's work here. I love it so much, bro. Like the sculpting. Bro, the eyes though. So good. The hair, I'm still practicing on how to do that kind of hair, honestly. Bro, let's look at the feet though. The feet look so good. And the legs. Also the boobage. Nice. What are these things? I don't know what these things, like these lines are. But it looks very good. I love it. I love Marin. I feel like it's like, I don't know. Should I say it's my favorite it's one of my favorite anime characters. Favorite waifu though? Maybe. Like she's one of the top in my opinion, like in my book. I would love to do Marin actually. Maybe. I always wanted to try and do some pinups. So maybe at some point I can do pinups. Oh my god, that fit perfectly there. Aha! Nice. Kinda looks like a butt plug. Well, haven't attached for arms. Ah! You know what? Based. Yeah. I normally don't attach them either. I just like attach them. Like I do everything, right? I do everything to like kind of like line up correctly so that I don't have to like merge anything, and then I pose everything, right? That's another reason why I don't merge quickly, because I leave everything separated so that I can pose. And so, right, I do everything and then pose it and then merge everything and bring it to Blender to light it up. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah. Like right now, this little dude, I would love him to like do different poses. I got this pose so far, but maybe I can sketch some poses later on and see, because I don't know. He's a very rigid character, so he's pretty hard to pose, especially for like a chibi-fied version. Which hopefully I'm not doing like a foreshadowing if Pokemon Black and White remake gets chibi-fied, so don't burn me on the stake. Okay, I think with that, let's see. Geometry, dynamic. Okay. I think this is good. And then I can just mask it here for the little band thing. So apply it. Yeah, I've done a lot. Actually, let me, while I'm at it, for those that are interested, here are my socials. I mainly post on Instagram. I don't really go on Twitter. I'm too scared to post on Twitter because of like so many reasons. So I normally post on Instagram, which is, yeah, it's not the best, but it's like it works because I don't have to write a lot. Absolute. How many times have I said this? We call it Twitter in this household. Did you see Parasite? The anime or the movie? If it's the anime, I watched like a few episodes but never finished it. And like mainly some scenes, but never finished it. Yeah, Aku, Twitter. You call it Twitter in this household. Okay, I think I'm gonna move this a little bit. Rules were made to be broken. Damn. I even had the little bird. And that was like after the whole X thing. I just put it there. Because I like the bird better. See. I always feel like I'm giving Zekrom an ass. Which honestly, if I end up giving Zekrom an ass, I can just jump to that kind of community in art wise. Yeah, this is what I'm mainly doing, just like trying to line it up correctly. No, don't. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do a very thick ass Chibi Zekrom. That's like some. That's probably some weirdo's fantasy that they can do it in AI probably. See this. Okay, because this whole area here, it just like continues. The H polish, like it just like continues. Like we go here, and like continues. Oh my god! Imagine like the toothless one went viral. Imagine like a big chunky ass Zekrom. Okay. Oh, like the structures on its tail is gonna be pretty hard to do. So I'm gonna see what I can do there. Also, let's start putting the spikes on his spike. So let me save first of all. Also, for the peeps that are that came in on the raid, if y'all like my work, you can also like follow me, click on the bell. I normally stream on at 9 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time until 12. Sometimes I leave early, sometimes I don't. Depends on the energy of the room. Imagine we're in an AI hallucination. Probably. If it is, it's a crappy hallucination. AI hallucination. Like seriously. If it would have been like an AI simulation, we would have had like I don't know like maybe better stuff. Rob, yeah. Wait, I'm not going to go with that. Let's see. Let's look for another cylinder insert. Ah, cylinder. Try 3D cylinder. Okay, that's better. Still goes very small. Oh wait, this is so much better. We're running low on battery though. Are you gonna print this? What? Print this? Oh yeah. Like eventually, yeah, I do want to print it, but I don't have a 3D printer right now with me, so eventually I do want to 3D print it, but it'll I just need to save up. I'm saving up for a 3D printer, but I'm still debating if I should get a water soluble because I know the water soluble like 3D like resin is way cheaper than like normal epoxy resin. So maybe I'll get it. That free Pokemon merch from 3D print, lucky. Yeah, I can make. See, that's another big reason why I got into art because I can then make all of these things like this Zekrom. Like, if you got the skill, if you got like the training and everything, like, and the programs, like, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it for yourself. You can make your own merch, basically. Like right now, after finishing this, I'm gonna have a cool ass Zekrom Chibi figurine. So, hell yeah. This one. Okay. I'm gonna make it a chunky spike. There we go. Is this the Eggman song? Remember Me, MFM, Iron Gate. Okay, I think this is just a level. Okay, I'll tell you the loophole: selling merch that's not yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, speaking of that, I'm trying to learn, like, trying to figure out how to make the, like, to sell like a STL file, because the problem that I'm having is that I don't want people to like reshare the file, but I just don't know how to do it. How to like give limited, limited downloads or stuff. Like, so I'm still I Google it everywhere, but I can't find it. So still researching that. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe that's too much. Here we go. Oh wait, it's a thin spike. Shoot. Look it up on each find. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look it up. EH find. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see. How to sell STL files for 3D printing without getting your file, I don't know, stolen. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see. See, we talked about this for the new peeps. I'll be specific though, okay? Let's see what it says here. Okay, so it's going down, going down. Okay, let's see this. Okay, to sell STL file 3D printing without getting your file stolen, you should consider the following steps. Watermark your files, add a unique watermark or identifier to your STL files. This can be a small text or a unique pattern that is not easily removable. Like, I can do that. I can do that. Maybe on like the bottom of the foot. Encrypt your files. Encrypt your STL files to prevent unauthorized access. There are various encryption tools available that you can use to encrypt your files before selling them. Use a reputable marketplace. Choose a reputable marketplace to sell. These platforms often have security measures in place to prevent theft and fraud. Okay. Terms of service. Read and understand the terms of service of the marketplace where you plan to sell. Okay, violation rules. Legal protection. Ensure that STL files are protected by copyright law. This will give your legal recourse if your files are stolen. Hopefully the copyright thing works when it's like fan art. See, monitor sales. Keep an eye on the sales of your STL files. If you notice any suspicious activity, such as multiple downloads from the same IP address or files being sold to multiple buyers, investigate further. Community support. Engage with the 3D print community for support and advice. Customer service. Provide excellent steps and help protect. Yes, okay, that's something. There's currently no way to really encrypt STL files. Most resellers sell on platforms that the platforms don't do much about. Yeah, there's gotta be a way. Like I did ask somebody another artist for information on that. So like Etsy is garbage for handling people selling STLs illegally. Yeah, I'm not putting anything on Etsy. I don't trust it. So what? Oh, all right. It's a left click. I forgot. I thought I was a Blender. Mm, let's try making it a bit thinner, and then see here. Gonna spike it up over here. I know it's more so people will put your files for sale on Etsy for you. For me, or like without me, like my knowledge. All you have to do is sell paper that costs $25 and then say that you're giving free merch. You're not selling the merch, it's free. You're selling the paper for 25. Okay. Loophole. Wait, are you? All you have to do is sell paper for cost 20. I'm just trying to like reread it and analyze it in my head. Say you're giving free merch. You're not selling the merch is free. You're selling the paper for 25. Okay. Interesting. Just gonna line this up and there we go. If anybody has like song requests, y'all can put exclamation mark SR space and then a YouTube link. Loophole without your consent. Okay, yeah, no, like, yeah, I don't like Etsy either. It's nice to like browse around, but I don't like it. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, unfortunately, we sometimes have to also learn how to be lawyers. You duplicate that. Split this. Right there. Okay. Let's try and where's the gizmo? Here we go. And for selling other people's IPs as SDL, unfortunately, most companies don't care. A few do though, so you want to avoid those if you can. Nintendo being one, yeah. Games Workshop being another, yeah. Unfortunately, like Nintendo is a like a dream job of mine. So like eventually, I do wish I can like work there. So especially now that I'm like so into like 3D and toy making and figure making, like bro, doing Pokemon figures would be such an awesome job. Nice. Spikes. Trying to do them not too big because still want the attention to be here on the head. I actually got a recommendation from somebody that I met in a convention to work at Funko. I applied, but couldn't get in. So, though I like doing Twitch and everything, you know, hearing feedback from some people. I've heard the continuous thing about like the link to my portfolio not working. So because it works sometimes, but it looks like sometimes it doesn't. So I gotta check that and make my own website eventually. In fairness to Games Workshop, at least Their models are their main source of income. People selling files based on their work is a direct infringement. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's like, yeah, sometimes you want to do fan art, but sometimes you just can't. But it happens, unfortunately. Wait, did I apply this? I did. I did apply it. Here. I gotta go like ZBrush here. There we go. Let me see if I can like lower it to like a 2. 1? Maybe. There we go. Oh, such a 1. I've been making 3D printable models for like the last 5+ years. Ooh. I never. Wait. Oh, yeah, you followed me. I've seen some of your work. Yeah, yeah. They look cool, by the way. But yeah. It's like, it's that, because I really want to get into like the whole like Patreon scene and the whole like just making models and stuff to sell. But my fear is that because I can go in and like, ship and sell, like sell and ship like physical 3D models and even paint them. But the problem is, I can't really do it, and I know some people would love to like do their own paint jobs, and I really want to like give them the STL file and everything. So not like the raw one, just like the like not one that they can copy and paste everywhere. I think I shared my portfolio last stream. I don't remember. Yeah, it was like the last stream. Yeah, Monday I didn't stream because I was like super tired. I've been like streaming like like so many weeks without like rest. So I kind of like took a break and just sat down, worked on some personal stuff, um, and watching like another streamer that I like. So just relaxing, taking a break. Like yesterday, I didn't even like touch my computer. Like I touched it, but like didn't use it for work for like art stuff. I just literally just put videos and Twitch and just played some Mario RPG. That's it. Like it's very important to take breaks. Says the workaholic. Who was the one that called me a workaholic? I think it was you, Absolute. I think he called me a workaholic last stream. Let me see here. H polish. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you did. Personally, for me, operating a 3D printer is too much work. Yeah. Like I've seen, and I talked about this like earlier on stream. I've seen some 3D printing, like a 3D printing service that sometimes streams their like painting process on Twitch. And so I checked them out. Like it looks pretty good, but I'm still like researching what other like 3D printing services in my area to see if I get it for cheaper. And then if I eventually I do get a 3D printer or 3D printers, I can maybe do some printing farms or something. Who knows? I'm asleep. Bye, Absolute. Thank you for coming. Got it to 11. Yeah, it's 12 here. Good night, Jamar. Bye bye, Absolute. I think I'm gonna head out too. So, yeah. So, don't leave yet. But we did so much though. Like, oh my god, I feel like this is the fastest I've done like a base sculpt, and we got a lot done. I still need to add like a spike here, a few spikes in the back, but and some details. But yeah. So let me just save, and let's look for somebody to raid. Now, who can we raid? Let me see if I got some peeps. Ooh. Beazle is streaming. Let's go over there. Awesome, awesome artist. One of my favorite streamers here on the platform. Art streamers. The creator dashboard. I don't have the time or energy to babysit a weird electronic baby that farts toxic particles. I need to get a local friend or something to print me stuff. Yep. It's hard for the printing. Like, I wish I can have my own stuff, but at the same time, it's like I get the. But I feel like a nice in between could be like the filament one, but that's still pretty tricky to deal with. But yeah, personally, maybe I would go for it. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna raid Beazle. So yeah, so thank you so much everybody for coming. It is FDM is definitely pretty good. Yeah. Especially for low detail or big models. Yeah, like my stuff, since it's like very low poly and like very cutesy chibi, I can totally go for that. Thank you everybody for coming, and see you over there. So, bye-bye!